We have talked before about the relationship between the body and technology, and we will return to that in more detail later. For now, let's focus on people living with different bodies and how they experience the world through technology. Imagine someone in a wheelchair because of a spinal condition. For her, the wheelchair is not just a tool. It functions like feet do for most of us. She moves, navigates, and experiences the world through the wheels. This changes perception in ways we might not immediately notice. Take stairs, for example. For most of us, stairs are obstacles we can overcome with a few steps. For someone in a wheelchair, stairs are an insurmountable barrier, a permanent wall. The same environment produces a completely different experience, reshaping how one engages with the world. Before we go further, it's important to understand what we mean by the notion of disability. In mainstream thinking, influenced by medical discourse, disability is considered a deficit, a flaw or shortcoming in the body. This is what is called the medical model of disability. The medical model sees the problem as residing in the individual rather than in society. In contrast, the social model of disability offers a very different perspective. Here, disability is not an inherent flaw of the person, but a result of societal structures and attitudes. Imagine a society where the average height is 170 centimeters. People who are much shorter might be marginalized, teased, or excluded. Over time, what started as a simple difference can be seen as a deficiency, even though it begins as nothing more than a variation in height. According to the social model, disability is almost the same as height. It's a distinction that has been socially constructed into a stigma. The problem is not the body, it's how society is organized and how it responds to difference. Technology also plays a critical role in this process. Tools, buildings, and public structure are often designed for the majority body. If most people in a society are taller, then chairs, bus seats, and even door handles are designed for taller individuals. People outside this majority might find themselves excluded or disadvantaged, not because of anything inherent in their bodies, but because technology and design did not account for them. Think about public transportation. If most buses are built for average height individuals, shorter passengers might struggle to reach handles or sit over seats. If most buildings have stairs without ramps or elevators, people in wheelchairs face daily barriers. Technology, in these cases, can enforce exclusion or create obstacles, just as physical features like stairs do. Now, for a moment, let's run the opposite thought experiment. Imagine living in a society where the overwhelming majority of people are shorter than 130 centimeters. Now pause and picture what public transportation in that world would look like. The seats, the handles, the doorways, everything would be designed with that average height in mind. For most people, this would feel perfectly natural, perfectly comfortable. But now consider the experience of someone who is taller than 170 centimeters. Suddenly, the bus feels cramped, the seats awkward. What was designed as normal for the majority quickly becomes uncomfortable for everyone outside that norm. The social model of disability calls our attention to these issues. It shows that disability is not just about bodies, but about the way society and technology are designed. It challenges us to rethink how we build our world, how we design tools, spaces, and systems. By paying attention to these details, we can create environments that include everyone, regardless of body or ability. I am Ehsan Erzurumçiler, a researcher of technology, and I invite you to join me in exploring how technology transforms our sense of what it means to be human.